How's it everyone? Jacques from Dapper Shaves. I'm slightly trying to be a bit more quiet. The missus is taking a nap, so we'll see how that goes. Today, an all South African Wetshave, Trevor Wilson's latest creation razor, and my continuation of Hairy Eyes product range. But essentially today we're going to focus on this this beautiful razor. Alright, so first of all, the craftsmanship on Trevor's razors is absolutely incredible. You can see how thin these red scales are sanded down, and then he's got these carbon fiber inlays. All his razors has got that. That's his trademark. Beautiful wedge. Just look at that. Pinning also very, very unique. Okay, and his washers. Trevor uses Teflon washers with these very unique screws, and so Teflon doesn't wear, and these scales tension will never change. at least for me. So this is Trevor does 5 steels from Damasteels. He does the RWL, which is the normal stainless steel, and then there's a few Damascus blades. So you would have seen the Vinland on this channel. I've also had the Bjorksman twist on there on the channel, and so we're gonna specifically talk about this steel because this is quite unique to Trevor, but we'll get there. Or maybe I should quickly dive into it. So first of all, Trevor is very well known at Damasteel. They work closely with him, and in that regard they have created a Damascus pattern specifically for him, and this is the steel. This is a 6mm. It is essentially a linear pattern, so it's essentially just stacked onto each other and pressed, but it creates a very unique look to it. So you get these straight lines. It forms looks like an eye right on the spine, and then this grain and beautiful, looks like a wood grain pattern as it's ground into a full hollow. Spectacular razor. Stropping. So I've stropped this razor on suede. My dapper stropped on the suede side, and that's what I did with stropping. We're obviously going to have a shave. Hairy Eyes, we used the ball brush previously, now we're going to use a badger to see how that works. We're going to talk about the edge quality on this razor, the value, the aesthetics, specifically how this razor is shaped and why it is shaped that way. I'll have sporadic video inserts of razors and stuff Trevor's currently doing. I went to visit him again in his workshop to see what he's up to, discuss a couple of other things. So keep a lookout for that. We're not going to get into Hairy Eyes pre-shave on this video. I definitely will get into it, but this is to showcase this open razor. People's pre-shave, you know this routine, and then upside down lathering. So I have used the Hairy Eye pre-shave oil. It is a thicker tacky, sticky type of oil. It works very well. But I don't want to add any fancies onto the shave. So as I say, we'll get to that pre-shave. It's quite good, quite interesting. The soap, once again, subtle sandalwood notes to it. Slightly massaging the difficult, tough areas, the jawline, specifically the chin and the upper lip. Once again, the soap has really blown me away. It is excellent. It is definitely premium. They claim to be premium. I can back that. Really, really good. I've been using this soap a couple of times. Okay, last bit of water. We've got plenty lather going here. Just making sure the skin is hydrated, and then we're going to shave with Trevor's razor. When we talk about the edge quality, the grind, the ergonomics, you know, the little things people wonder about. Okay. So first off, Trevor has got a very unique grind, and if you haven't picked up yet, it is in a moustache shape. His moustache shape is part of the design. I don't know if that's true, but at least for me. He's also listened to the market, and he's producing a lot more 7th, 8th razors like this one. But he's introducing the slight smile into his razors because of the cutting efficiency and the luxury behind that, and just showcasing his skill. So you would note that this razor has got square corners here on the tang essentially, and very rounded and profiled on the tail. So there's very specific reasoning for that. First of all is when you've got the razor, that square control you've got here, you can precisely feel where the razor is, where it's not. The rounded areas here fit lovely into your fingers, and it creates area to create grip. So you'll see Trevor's razor does not come with jimping. They don't need it. It's a very well thought out design, and there's a lot of effort that goes into this. I mean, these scales must be very expensive to make, to manufacture. We're not talking about the steel, the effort to get it grinded. So let's just turn the rainforest down for a moment. Very, very good. Ultra low grind. There's so many ways to hold these razors, and they're always very comfortable. You can even pinch up like this on the blade to really get close, do a little bit of buffing, detailing, whatever floats your boat. The amount of grip and hold configurations on this razor is really unreal. Trevor is a true master when it comes to the ergonomics of a razor. And I think that just adds to the shave quality. So I can tell you, it is sharp and it is velvety soft. Now, and smooth. So smooth is a thing that is very difficult to generate. Sharpness, everybody's got, I need myself there. Sharpness is a very personal thing. But Trevor's razor is definitely shave ready, ultra smooth. I have heard questions, Jock, if I had to try and increase the sharpness on this razor, what would I recommend? So if you really want to bump this up for what other reason you might have, I would suggest running it on a pasted strap. I know somebody like Gary and also Martin gets very good results with diamond pastes. I personally I still make very limited runs of a cortical emulsion which I put on a strap. If I go down this route, that's what I would do. I think that way this specific razor edge you can maintain indefinitely. That way. The reason for that is Trevor does use tape. I mean, he creates once-off masterpieces. So, I mean, you've got a new razor made, you definitely don't want to have spine wear on there. So he uses tape. I've said before, he also makes a very concave, a convex edge on both sides. So pasted strap for that type of edge, I think is a great approach for maintaining it over a long period of time. Once again, this steel, very excellent edge hold characteristics. You would go years on an edge without having the need to rehome. You know, with good solid maintenance, not doing stupid stuff. The steel and heat treat specifically does on this is absolutely amazing. He used to do a nitrogen quench. What he now does is a steel plate quench. So it comes out of the furnace, he puts the blade in between two steel plates and he leaves it to cool like that. Trevor is also very specific with small little details. As an example, he does not quench 5 or 6 blades simultaneously. not just quenching, have them in the oven. He does a razor at a time. He doesn't want razors in the vicinity that changes some of the heating characteristics. His attention to detail is really that high, so he does one razor at a time. So the edge quality, very smooth, great first pass. I can feel the difficult areas obviously going to need a little bit of a clean up. That's what we're going to do now. James, your soap, premium, really great quality stuff. I'm impressed. I'm quite finicky with soap because it is a critical part in the shave, so you can really take that as a feather in your cap. Really slick, the post-shave feel is excellent. Just a great all-round soap. So, we're going to do a second pass. Trevor's razors in this fashion hold very well balanced, very well thought out, where your fingers sit and right. Spectacular to shave with. So guys, many of you are very interested in these razors. Many of you have got quite a couple. Gary, Martin, John in Scandinavia, there's many others. They know Trevor's craftsmanship, how easy and effortless it is to deal with him. His stuff is once-off bespoke stuff. So if you've got specific requirements, just reach out to the man. He's really that good. Yeah, the smiling edges really a joy to use. Great for detailing, great for getting underneath the nose, difficult areas. So for the South Africans, I think the first week in December, the Brooklyn Knife Show in Pretoria. I am going through, I'll most likely meet up with other members, knife addicts. Trevor has obviously got to stand there. He'll have some razors before he goes off to Switzerland. So I said it in my very first Woolfblades razor shave with that purple 8/8, which Gary now owns. These blades look more intimidating than they are. They're really easy to use. Right, that was a 2-pass shave. I want to just do a touch up. I've been sloppy, and with this soap, don't really need to worry about residual sleekness. It's got it in buckets. Very, very good. Spectacular, Trevor, but I think you already know that. So he's got some other wonderful creations coming up. If I'm lucky, I might get an opportunity to shave one of these limited edition razors with a very special steel. I don't think we're going to see those again. He's making 6. I'm getting the opportunity to shave one. It's got that sci-fi look. I think Martin's got a similar shape like this. This one's got striking lime green scales. 8/8 beast. So once again, I loaded a little bit light on the soap, but even that it performed excellently. I don't easily recommend the product because it's my reputation at the end of the day that's on the line. But Hairy Eye, you can go and support. They've really got great quality stuff. If I talk about premium, it's premium. There's a lot of big names here in South Africa that has got good marketing campaigns, but their products not so much. This guys, go and check them out. Guys, this is ultra slick. I cannot tell you how slick and smooth this is. Very good. Okay, enough about that. I'm going to rinse the razor under lukewarm water. Just quickly. A lot less effort with regards to maintenance on this razor. As you can see, I just soak it, heat off the water, and I'll do it later. In the next 10 minutes. It's not like a carbon steel you need to worry about. Once again, Trevor's craft workmanship, absolutely spectacular. So this pattern, unique to him, you won't see it with any other person. So that's fantastic. Right, so I've rinsed my face post-shave. I've talked about hairy eyes. We're going to use that again. I give about 5 squirts here in the palm of my hand. Just rub it, let some of the alcohol burn off, and then just massage it into the skin. really spectacular. I'm really stoked. In South Africa we've got some classy artisans, and we've seen two of them here today. Guys, highly satisfying shave, great results. I've shaved this razor a couple of times, so I know it's gonna just be velvety soft for many hours to come, even tomorrow. And that is got to do about the smoothness of the edge and how it cuts the hair. It does make a more of a difference. It's the only way I can explain it. Thank you. See you guys in the next one.